Oh, wow. You can just completely turn off the camera. That's interesting. Diego, what's going on, man? What's up, Diego? You know, it is Fair Week right now in my city, so I've been pretty busy these past couple days. Obviously, haven't been going live, but I've been good. How have you been, Diego? Son of the day, All Harmaine, La Venture, Fraiche, Silver Mountain Water Clone. I I've tried this Silver Mountain Water DNA one time. I want to say, and it wasn't the real thing. It was a clone. Um, from what I can remember, I think it was good. I don't like have a memory of that DNA being bad to me, but I don't know. I would like to try Silver Mountain Water, Green Irish Tweed, Virgin Island Water, stuff like that. Even like Creed Aventus, because I've never actually tried the real Creed Aventus either. Can't complain, to be honest. Work and work. Got to make money. One of my favorite Creed fragrances. Like I said, I would want to try it, and I don't know, because we're at a point now where you can get a 3.4 ounce of Silver Mountain water for 180 bucks, 200, from like anywhere from like 180 bucks to like 220 bucks. Um, even cheaper if it's a tester. Green Irish Tweed's pretty cheap. Aventus is still a little bit more expensive. Really with Aventus, you're spending 200 something dollars even on discounters. But like, Creeds aren't that badly priced. Even Parfums de Marly fragrances, I really think the only fragrances that do have bad prices with them are ones that when they go on discounters, they don't even get a discount, or ones that just choose to not put themselves on discounters. Like Clive Christian, you're spending $500, $600 every time you want to buy a Clive Christian. There's no changing that. Chanel is really weird. They sometimes will be on discounters, very rarely, and when they are on discounters, they'll be like $3, $4 cheaper than what it would be just to order it in store or go buy it in store, and then you also have to pay for shipping. My son of the day, Mont Blanc Explorer Extreme. Scott, what do you think about that? Definitely do want to try it. Hopefully, my Dillards will get it eventually. My son of the day today. This is City Rhythms Redline 2654 blend of City Rhythm Miami and San Diego. Good fragrance from Miami. You get coconut, you get rum, you get some vanilla, you get some citrus, and then from San Diego you get this like just how would I say, just Blue Jolly Rancher vibe. Good fragrance. It's extrait de parfum. Good longevity. Good projection. Got Creed Aventus Clone 3.4 ounce for 250 bucks. So Diego, I don't know if you know this. You probably do know it because it is you do have the fragrance. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, I saw, at least this is what I remember. The current perfumer. Well, I don't know if he's still a perfumer, but whoever was like running Creed, I saw him on one of Jeremy Fragrance's videos, and he said Creed Aventus Cologne. It's still eau de parfum. If I don't know, I just got called. If my phone's being weird, let me know. But like Creed Aventus Cologne, it's still eau de parfum concentration. When it says cologne in that sense, a cologne fragrance can either literally just be a fresher version and literally a cologne formulation, or it can just be a fresher version, but it still can be a higher formulation. So, like, Creed Aventus is an eau de parfum. Creed Aventus Cologne, you would think it's cologne concentration. It's just a fresher version of Creed Aventus, but it's still eau de parfum concentration. Olfactory. See, but like Creed Aventus Cologne, Aventus, and Aventus Absolute, the whole Aventus line still stays decently expensive, but I would like to try all of them. Son of the Day, Nitro White, and Son of the Night, Teriyaki Intense. Isn't Teriyaki Intense Gourmand? More epic randomness. What's going on though? Seems to be good choices. I have a little sample. Oh, let's see if I can just see it real quick. I can't find it right off the bat. I have a little sample of Nitro Red Intense, and it's half decent. Chanel hardly on discounters, exclusive, just like Louis Vuitton. Well, and like, I guess in a sense that is a good thing with like decanters. You can get a 30 ml of a Louis Vuitton. You can get a 30 ml of, a Chanel fragrance if you don't want to have to order the whole thing. So the night, Terre de Hermes, Ougivre. Okay, am I saying that right? Is it Ougivre? That's how I've heard it pronounced, but I don't know how it's pronounced. Definitely worth buying to me. It smells like Creed Aventus, slight leathery undertone. Would definitely recommend you try it. I definitely do want to try it. My Dillards, like they got the new Stronger With You Parfum. They got the new Gucci Guilty, or the new Aqua de Gio Elixir. Like we are getting more new releases and stuff. We have the new Lamal Elixir Absolute at my Dillards. So hopefully we will get that. But like we have Mont Blanc Legend Blue. So I would assume that we would have that we would get the new one at our Dillards. Yeah, Ventus Clone, still EDP, fresher take on the DNA, more citrus, less pineapple, muskier too. See, it's like, I don't know, because I love pineapple. And again, I haven't tried the actual Aventus, but I would like to try the actual Aventus, and I would like to try Aventus Cologne. Just kind of based off my thoughts initially, though, I would think maybe I'd like Aventus a little bit more because I love pineapple. What's my favorite Issey Miyake? Probably just the original L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme. Just a very good fragrance. Why is your mouth and sound moving like an old Chinese action movie? I don't know. Do you watch old Chinese action movies? Tiki Taki was going on. I pronounced it right. Let's go. Heard about mass. Yeah, so there's a shooting in a town called Anaconda. That's like 2 hours away. No, that doesn't seem like 2, maybe 3 hours away. They have the whole town. I don't know if they still have that whole town on lockdown. They had the whole town on lockdown for a while. They had like the surrounding woods on lockdown. Pretty sure that they're still looking for the guy. Like they know who the guy is. They don't know like the motive or anything. But he seems to just be like mentally ill. But yeah, very interesting. Always interesting when like Montana gets coverage. Because like the last time we got big coverage, that was Ted Kaczynski when they found him hiding up in Lincoln, Montana. So Montana definitely does get some pretty decent news coverage from time to time. And at one point too, if I'm not mistaken, my sociology and criminology teacher was telling me, this was I want to say after Waco had happened, but there's a little town in Montana, and like all of the parents had like took their kids out of school, and they had like joined this like weird like kind of cult thingy, and then like right after, it was either after Waco or Ruby Ridge or something. But then they had like a huge, like the ATF had a huge standoff in Montana. Very interesting. So Montana does have some interesting history, and some stuff that has happened. McDonough, what's going on? Thank you for making it in, man. Still pretty close. Must be scary. I mean, I'm not necessarily scared. Like I live in one of the more bigger cities where even if he was in my city, there's almost 100,000 other people that there's like, I don't know, 70,000 other people in my city that he could and more than likely would get other than me. Also, the direction from where he would be if he were to get off the highway, he wouldn't be close to my house. He'd be on the complete other side of town. Mont Blanc Explorer Extreme don't smell like each other at all, in my opinion. That's interesting because I feel like they would smell pretty similar. Good budget fragrance. Here's one I'll recommend you. This is La Chiaca Blue. It's this nice, like, powdery blue fragrance. You get florals, you get some citrusy notes, you get some nice fruity notes, musk, amber, and vanilla in the dry down. Good. That's like $25. Been looking for a woodsy scent, not real sweet, under $40. Woodsy scent, not too sweet, under $40. I would say, so this will be like $40 for the 3.4 ounce. So this is Burberry London. Burberry London is a very good fragrance. You get notes of, there's an oud note in here, or I don't even know if there's an oud note in here. I know that I don't even think it's oud. I literally think that it's just pine in here. There's like cinnamon, there's tobacco. So Burberry London, if you're looking for a fragrance that's woodsy, that's not too sweet. This is woodsy. Yeah, it has a slight sweet vibe to it, like a Christmassy Halloween sort of vibe, but not overly sweet. 30 or $40. I really need to wear this one more. Like, this is just a very, very good fragrance. This is one I just kind of forget that I have this one. Like it's a very good fragrance. I also have my Burberrys down on my bottom shelf, which I probably should move them up. Burberry London. Wow, yeah, it's a good woodsy, Christmassy sort of scent. So Burberry London, good fragrance. Diego says, yeah, I rarely wear it. I don't even. So here's my thing. I just kind of forget about this one, and when I do remember, I'm like, wow, this is a very, very good fragrance. But it just Burberry London is a good fragrance. It's not a like 10 out of 10 fragrance though. It's one that you can have, you can keep it in your collection. I don't feel like it's too youthful, and this one really does just like give me good vibes because my girlfriend, this was the first cologne my girlfriend had ever bought for me. So it still does hold a special place in my heart. But yeah, when this cooler weather comes around, we'll see if I wear it more. If I don't wear it, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be wearing it in the warm weather that I'm in right now, but it does smell pretty good, and it smells very nostalgic. It's like Game of Spades Emerald. No, the two Game of Spades fragrances I have, I had Moon, but I literally sold it to one of my buddies yesterday. I have Game of Spades Wild Card and Game of Spades Full House. Full House, clone of Louis Vuitton Imagination, and Wild Card is a clone of Bond Number 9, Lafayette Street. It's all right. Burberry London, your first fragrance when you were a child, along with Lacoste Essential. Yeah, Burberry London, it's been out since like 2005 or something like that. Better than a lot, though. Ah, yeah, absolutely. You outgrew it. Favorite Dolce & Gabbana? Probably light blue summer vibes. I mean, Dolce & Gabbana, I don't really feel like they have any good like cool weather fragrances that I've ever tried. Um, but yeah, Dolce & Gabbana, like if you're buying a Dolce & Gabbana, you're buying light blue. You're buying one of the light blues. You might be buying a Dolce & Gabbana K, which well, I'm saying if you're buying like a cologne, you know, you're buying light blue. You're buying K. At least one of them from the line. Maybe the Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. I don't know if I've ever tried that one. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I would like to try. See, here's what Diego says. Their Privé line, whatever like their special line is. I would like to try that one. That one does seem to be good, but that one's not available to the masses. The widely available ones that you can get, those are going to be like light blue, Dolce & Gabbana K, anything from those lines. Hugo, Boo, I don't know what you're asking about Hugo, so I'll just tell you about the Hugo fragrances I have. I have Hugo Boss The Scent Magnetic and Hugo Boss Bottled EDT. Both are phenomenal fragrances. Real quick, could you guys please drop a sub and a like? We are closing in on 4,000 subs, and when I hit 4,000 subs, I'll be giving away a brand new bottle of Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. Very, very good fragrance. It's sold out at a lot of places. You get coconut, you get watermelon, you get vanilla, you get caramel. Very, very good fragrance. You also get some orange in there as well. It is, unfortunately, this giveaway is only open to people in the inner 48 United States, continental United States. That's the word I was looking for. So even if you're in the United States, but you're in Hawaii or Alaska, unfortunately, you are exempt from this. And then the people outside of the United States are. But if you're inside the United States, continental United States, drop a sub. Even if you aren't, please drop a sub. Dolce & Gabbana, Privé line has some good ones. Out of all my new ones, you've been trying to figure out your favorite. Coach Platinum, Product Carbon, Cinch Sport. I've never heard of Cinch Sport. But Platinum and Carbon are great. Oh, that's Fakar. Yes, that is Fakar. Might get Odyssey Mega. I want to try Odyssey Mega. Velvet Desert Oud and Velvet Exotic Leather. Diego, is that from their the Dolce & Gabbana private line? I want to say yeah, because isn't their private line based off of like Velvet or something like that? New Huas Atlantic just came out. Where can I buy? I didn't know that Huas Atlantic came out. I knew that I had seen some videos on it. I didn't know that it has actually come out. I have no clue. I just like 2 weeks ago got my hands on what is less than a month old at this point. The new Well, I guess it's not new anymore, but what was new, Hawas Tropical. But now there's 3 more Hawas fragrances that have been leaked and confirmed. But yeah, it's very interesting. Yes, Prevaline, gotcha. The cinch, like jeans, kind of carbon, toned down and smoother, gotcha. How good is Fakar? Heard Mega a bit better, but Fakar is better. So I've never tried Mega, so I can't compare it to Mega, obviously. But I think that Fakar is good. $23 for the 3.4 ounce. You get good, decent longevity, decent projection. Personally, I get like 5 to 6 hours, like a foot or two of projection. I do 5, maybe 6 sprays. It's a good fragrance. You're not going to offend people while you wear it. You can get compliments. It's a good fragrance. So yeah, I would say it's definitely good. Seen those before, but wasn't sure. Which one, Buddha Man? The Huasi bot worth it? So it's a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau Paradise Garden. If you like Paradise Garden, try it. I don't really like Paradise Garden, but I really, really like that one. You get mint, you get coconut, you get coconut water, you get tonka bean. It's just a very, very good fragrance. Velvet Collections or Private Line, that's what I thought. Do you have any Odysseys? I don't have any Odysseys. I have, like, really the only Middle Eastern fragrances I have are, well, at least as far as brands go, Rassasi, Paris Corner, Al Harmain, Cadlage, French Avenue, I want to say, Latafa, Fragrance World, Mason Alhambra, and that's it. Don't like coconut, otherwise I'd overspray Cadlage Highland. You don't like coconut? Interesting. Mykah, does Coconut Lagoon clone anything or does it smell like an original? So, from what I had heard, okay, is Coconut Lagoon is a Creed Virgin Island Water clone. I have had multiple people, however, who own Virgin Island Water and own Coconut Lagoon say these are 2 completely different fragrances. They say Coconut Lagoon is an original. I don't know if it's an original. I've heard it's a dupe, but from people that have tried what it's supposedly cloning, they say it's an original fragrance. So, I have no clue. I have never smelled anything like it. Granted, I've never smelled Virgin Island Water. So I don't know. I would say it's an original, but got no clue. Rare Reef 2. I don't have Rare Reef. Assad, everybody got that. I don't have Assad. I think, like, Assad is, I don't know. I would like to try Assad. Personally, me, like, you buy Sauvage Elixir, you don't necessarily, no, I don't know. Maybe some people buy Sauvage Elixir for the scent. I think if you're a rational person, you don't buy Sauvage Elixir for the scent. You buy it for, like, the performance and obviously the scent. But primarily, it's that performance that you buy Sauvage Elixir for. So, personally, me, I just have the real thing. You know, like, that performance on Sauvage Elixir is unmatched. And I've heard with, like, Assad, people get a respectable 8 hours in with it. But just get the real thing, in my opinion. Coconut, nice, but not for a cologne. Objectively, obviously subjective. Well, I don't know. I feel like coconut all around is a very popular note, especially amongst, like, girls with body spray and stuff like that. Like, coconut's very popular. Obviously, if you don't like a scent, you don't like a scent, obviously. That's fine. I love it in fragrances, though. Any recommendations? Something subtle for men, work in healthcare, don't like strong smells, nothing to bother patients. You don't like strong smells. I mean, I'll recommend, I've been talking about it. First of all, drop a sub if you guys want a chance to win. Paris Corner's Coconut Lagoon. Victor, this is what I'm also recommending to you. Coconut Lagoon. It's a very good, to me, it's just like a coconut sunscreen sort of scent with this nice lemon. But it's light. Really, I think if somebody were to comment on the way that you smelt, they'd probably just assume that you have, like, some sunscreen on. Like, it's a pleasant, slight coconutty smell. Rika is not gonna like that. Recommendation. But I mean, I don't know. I think Coconut Lagoon would be good. Like, I wore it to a job interview the other day. I did 6 sprays. and I like the person thought I smelled nice. It wasn't too strong, so I think Coconut Lagoon's great. What should you purchase? Club Nui, Intense Man, or Supremacy? Supremacy the new collector's edition. Derby Clubhouse, good one. Got along with your Millistone Creed clones, nice. Been in my rotation lately. Consider it your favorite fragrance. So if we're talking Coconut Lagoon, yeah, I'd say as of right now, it's probably my favorite fragrance. Definitely the best pickup I've gotten this year. Um, like it's just very good. Um, but it's not the strongest. Doesn't project insane. It's just a nice scent. I can overspray it. Not even overspray. I can do 7 sprays. I'll still get compliments with it, and it's not too overpowering. It's quite literally, I paid like $26 for this because I had like a 20% coupon or something. But it's the best $26 I've ever spent on a fragrance. Bought Bourbon, nice. Victor, look at, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. My favorite fragrances, my top five. So I'll give you my top five right now. Okay. So number one is Coconut Lagoon. Number two, I mean, I have to give it to Hawass Tropical. 2 and 3 are going to be tied. So Hawass Tropical and myself are tied. I'm going to give 4 a tie as well because, yeah, they're 2 different fragrances, but they're both, the mic is cooked. Is the mic cooked? Number 4, well, I'm going to put these ones together as well because they are both cloning the same thing. So Game of Spades, Full House, and All Harmains, Amber Oud, Aqua Dubai both have that Louis Vuitton Imagination DNA. It's cooked. What is going on? The mic is not cooked. How? There's nothing I can do. Mic is bugged. How is the mic bugged?